everyone, welcome back to Cracker JEE. In this video, we'll solve NMTC problems and more importantly, understand how to think through them. Pause, solve, and then watch. And if you're already preparing for Olympiads, why stop there? Take your preparation to next level with Crackers JEE Foundation course designed by JEE AAR 29, Maruti sir and Radhakrishna sir, who brings over 15 years of teaching experience. Build your concepts early, practice the right way, and get JEE ready from the foundation itself. Book a free demo call with our IITN faculty and experience the Cracker way. Link in the description.
In this question, we are given that the square root of a number plus 2 gives the number itself. Let us assume the number to be x. The square root of x plus 2 gives the number itself, which is x. Okay, let us consider root x to be t. Why? So that we can get a quadratic equation in terms of t. This will be t, this will be 2, and this will be root x square. X can be written as root x whole square, which is nothing but t square. Okay, so I get a quadratic equation t square minus t minus 2 equals to 0. I can factorize it as minus 2t plus t minus 2 equals to 0. It will be t minus 2 multiplied by t plus 1 equals to 0. So I get two values of t from here. One will be t minus 2 equals to 0, which is t equals to 2, or t plus 1 equals to 0, which is t equals to minus 1. Now what is t? T is root x. Root x is either equals to 2 or root x equals to minus 1. Can root of any number be minus 1? Be a negative? No. Root of any number cannot be negative. So this is not possible at all. This case won't be possible. The only possibility is this. We square on both sides, we get x equals to 2 square, which is equals to 4. So the number is 4. Root of 4 is 2 plus 2 is 4, the number itself. So the number is 4. In this question, we are given that AB is parallel to DC. Also, PG is equals to PF. These two lines are equal. AB is parallel to DC. Okay. The measure of angle X. We are given this 142 degree, these two is 90 degree. Okay, let us consider this. So this is like this, AB, CD. These two are parallel lines, like this. We are given this angle. So we can calculate this angle because these two angles will be supplementary. Because if AB and CD are parallel, then BC is the transversal, and these two angles will be supplementary. So this angle will be 180 minus 142, nothing but 18 degrees, but not 18, 38 degrees. 38 degrees. If this is 38 degree, then this angle will be equals to this, completely opposite angle at the intersection of two lines. So this will also be 38 degrees. So in this quadrilateral, I get these two as 90 degrees. I'm given this is 38 degrees. I can easily calculate this because some of the angles in any quadrilateral, all interior angles, sum up to 360 degree. Two angles are 90. So other two angles are 90. So they sum up to 180 degree. Other two must also sum up to 180 degree. Other two sum up to 180 degree. Then this will be 180 minus 38. This is nothing but 142 degree. This is 142 degree. If this is 142 degree, this will also be 142 degree by the same concept. Opposite angles on the intersection of two lines. This is 142. This is an isosceles triangle. 142. So these two theta, this will also be theta because these sides are equal. So angle opposite to them will also be equal. And sum of these three angles is 180 degree because sum of interior angles in any triangle will always be 180 degree. So 2 theta will be 180 minus 142, 38. Theta will be 19. This is 19. I need to find this x. X is here, exterior angle of theta. And these two angles lie on a straight line. So they will also sum up to 180 degree. So theta plus x is 180. 19 plus x is 180. X will be 180 minus 19, 161 degrees. The answer for this question will be 161 degrees. In this question, we are given that the sum of first and last of 4 consecutive odd integers. Okay, let us assume the odd integers to be 2n plus 1, 2n plus 3, 2n plus 5, and 2n plus 7. Why did I take this form? Because 2n will definitely be even, and adding an odd number to even definitely give us an odd. This is an odd number, and these are 4 consecutive odd numbers. The sum of first and last is 52. Their sum is 4n plus 8 is equals to 52. 4n is 44, n is 11. If I put the value here, I get the value to be, I put value of n, 23, 25, 27, and 29. These are the 4 consecutive odd integers. Now the sum of all of them is 23, 25, 48, and 56. This comes out to be 104. The sum of all these odd integers comes out to be 104. So in this question, we are given that there are 3 pineapples, 6 bananas, and 7 apples. Okay, each fruit of the same category has the same price, which means that all the pineapples have same price, all the bananas have same price, and all the apples have same price. Now I am given some information based on this grid. So we are given that the total amount of fruits in the first row is 44. So in this row, this one, I'll change the color. So in this row, the total amount is 44. What do we have in this row? 2 apples, let's denote with A, and 2 bananas, we'll denote with B, amounts to 44. A plus B amounts to 22. Just dividing both sides by 2. Now in the third row, the amount is 54, this row. 2 bananas, 1 apple, and 1 pineapple. What do we have? 54. Now, suppose this was the first equation, this was the second equation. If I subtract first from second, second minus 1, I get 2 bananas minus 2 bananas, 0 bananas. Apple minus 2 apple is minus 1 apple, and plus 1 pineapple minus 0 pineapple. P minus A comes out to be 54 minus 44, 10. Okay, this is one thing that we can get from these two equations. So the amount in the first column is rupees 72. First column is this: 2 apple, 1 banana, and 1 pineapple is, how much was it? 72. Okay, let us suppose this to be third equation. Again, in first equation we have 2 apples, so we can subtract first equation from the third. This will cancel out all the apples. 2a minus 2a, 0 apples. B minus 2b, minus 1b banana. 1 pineapple and 0 pineapple. This is 72 minus 44 is 28. Okay. So A comes out to be P minus 10. From here, we can get all the values in terms of P, and B comes out to be P minus 28. Okay. Now we can just substitute these values in any equation where we have both A and B. A plus B is 22. So P minus 28, it is B. P minus 10 is A. 22. 2P minus 38 is 22. 2P equals to 60. P comes out to be 30. A comes out to be P minus 10, 20. B comes out to be P minus 28, 2. Now we are asked total amount in rupees of the fruits in the second row. What is the second row? This one. we have 2 pineapples, 1 apple and 1 banana. 2 pineapples, that is 2p, 60, 1 apple, that is 20, 1 banana, that is 2. Total amount is 82. So the answer for this question will be rupees 82. So in this geometry question, we are given a figure and some information. We are given that 2 rectangles and 2 right angle triangles are arranged as shown. Okay. The numbers shown inside each are their respective areas. So 72 is the area for this rectangle, 128 is for this, and 48 is the area of this triangle. Then the area of A. Okay, so we need to find the area of this triangle. Let us assume the length to be x here, y here. Okay, so this is the length of this rectangle and y is breadth. This will be y also. Okay. Now, if I assume the length of this rectangle to be A and breadth to be B, then this comes to be B and this comes A. This means 72 is what? Area. What is the area of this rectangle? A multiplied by B, that is length into breadth, 72. Similarly, for this rectangle, area will be xy, length into breadth, 128. For this triangle, what is the formula for area of triangle? Half into base into height. And in right angle triangle, base and heights are the sides only, are the smaller sides, that is bx, half of bx equals to 48. Bx comes out to be 2 into 48, 96. Okay. B is there, x is there, and we have bx is there. So what I need to do is, I need to multiply first and second to get bx. If I multiply first and second, I get a, b, x, y equals to 72 into 128. What this gives me, if I have bx, I'll divide the whole equation by bx, I'll get ay. What is the area of this triangle? Ay by 2, because a is perpendicular, y is base, or y is perpendicular, a is base, anything. It is also a right angle triangle. So once I get ay, I'll just divide it by 2 and I'll get the area, that is a. So ay multiplied by bx is 96, 72 multiplied by 128. Okay, 24 times 4, 24 times 3, 4 times 32. So ay is 96. Okay. What's the area of that triangle? It will be ay by 2, which is 96 by 2, 48. Okay. In this question, we are given that the sum of the length and breadth of a rectangle is 6. Let us assume the length and breadth to be L and B. Okay. A square is constructed whose side is equal to the diagonal of the rectangle. What's the diagonal of the rectangle? Root of square of length and breadth. Diagonal is root of. This is equal to the side of a new square. Let us assume the side to be S. Now, if the ratio of the areas of the square and the rectangle, okay, what's the area of square? Side square. Ratio, area of rectangle, length into breadth is 5:2. What is side square? Side is root of L square plus B square. Side square will be square of this, which is nothing but L square plus B square divided by LB equals to 5/2. I get 2, okay. L square plus B square equals to 5LB by 2. I'm also given L plus B. If I square on both sides, I'll get L square plus B square and I'll get LB also. Square of L plus B is L square plus B square plus 2LB equals to 6 square, 36. L square plus B square is 5LB by 2 plus 2LB equals to 36. This is 9LB by 2. 9 times 4, LB equals to 8. What do I need to calculate? Area of the square. The area of the square is nothing but this L square plus B square, that is square of the side, which is equal to diagonal of the rectangle. So if I know LB, I can calculate this. This is the area only of square. So LB is 8. Area will be 20 centimeter square. Answer will be 20. In this question, we are given that if the area of a circle of radius 5 centimeter is numerically x% of its circumference. Okay, so area is equals to x% of circumference. What is the area of a circle? The formula for area of a circle is pi r square. Pi, considering radius is 5, then it will be pi 5 square. X%, x by 100 of what? Circumference. What is circumference? 2 pi r. Radius is 5 given to us. 2 pi into 5. Pi gets cancelled out. This 1 5 will get cancelled out. This will be 50. X equals to 5 into 50, 250. The value of x will be 250%. In this question, we are given that there are 3 positive real numbers. The second is greater than the first by the same amount that the third is greater than the second. Let us assume the numbers to be A, B, C. Second is greater than first, that is B by A, by the same amount that is third is greater than by second. Okay, this means that 2B equals to A plus C. It also implies that A, B, C are in an arithmetic progression. The product of the two smaller numbers is 85. AB is 85. And the product of the two bigger numbers is 115. BC is 115. If I divide both of these equations, AB by BC is 85 by 115. A by C is 517, 523, 17 by 23. A and C are in ratio 17 by 23. If I take some kind of some kind of constant of proportionality, I'll get A equals to 17x. Let's say x is the constant. C equals to 23x. B will be, what will be B? 17x plus 23x. 2b equals to this 40x. 2b equals to 40x. B will be 20x. What do I need to calculate actually? Then the difference between the smallest and the greatest numbers is, okay, smallest and the greatest, A and C is 6x. The difference is, the required difference is 23 minus 17 is 6x. But can we calculate the value of x? Let's try. Okay, so AB is 85. AB is 85. What is A? 17x. What is B? 20x equals to 85. 17, 5. 5 times 4. X into x, x square equals to 1 by 4. X equals to 1 by 2. Now, if x is equals to 1 by 2, the difference will be 6 times 1 by 2 to 3. Okay. In this question, we are given some special numbers. 1, 3, 6, 10 are called the triangular numbers. The nth triangular number is calculated as Tn equals to n into n plus 1 by 2. So we are given a function in n. Okay. Now we need to find the value of this expression. We have Tn. We need to find T of 3n plus 1. We'll simply substitute n with 3n plus 1. So if I put 3n plus 1 here, I get 3n plus 1 multiplied by 3n plus 1 plus 1, 3n plus 2 by 2. What is 9 times Tn? Tn is given to us, n into n plus 1 by 2 minus 9 into n plus 1 by 2. I'll take 1 by 2 out and let us open this. This will be 9n square plus of 9n plus of 2 minus of 9n square plus 9n. Okay. So So this 9n square, 9n will get cancelled out. This will be 1 by 2 multiplied by 2, which is nothing but 1. The difference will be, or the value of this expression will be 1. In this question, we are given that some guy read 3 by 8 of a book on one day, and then he read 24 by 5 of the remaining book of the remainder on another day. Even after reading these 2 times, he is left with 30 pages. Then the total number of pages in the book is. Let us assume the total number of pages to be x. On first day, he read 3x by 8. So he must be left with total minus read, which is equals to 5x by 8. Next day, he went and read 4 by 5 of the remainder. This was the remainder. So he read 4 by 5 of it. X by 2. So on that day, on the second day, he read x by 2. Now the remaining pages will be, this was the remainder. He read x by 2. The remaining are 5x by 8 minus x by 2, which is nothing but x by 8. This is the ultimately remaining pages after 2 days. This is given to us as 30. This is equals to 30. X comes out to be 8 into 30, 240. What was x? The total number of pages in the book. So the total number of pages in the books are 240.
Top JEE ranks aren't built overnight. They're built early. With Kaku's JEE Foundation batch, students from classes 8 to 10 can strengthen their maths, physics and chemistry fundamentals through live classes taught by IITian faculty. Get access to 5,000 plus practice questions and regular bi-weekly tests to stay ahead. Give yourself the right head start. Join Kaku today. The link is in the description.
In this question, we are given some information about these 3 participants who are running on a racetrack of 1 kilometer distance. When A and B run, A wins by 60 seconds. It means B is taking 60 seconds more than A. He is reaching 60 seconds after A. That's how A won by 60 seconds. Let us assume A took T seconds, B took T plus 60 seconds to cover the same distance. Now, when A and C run, A wins by 375 meters. Okay. When B and C run, B wins by 30 seconds. It means C is taking 30 seconds more than B. That's why B is winning. So C is taking 30 seconds more than B. A total of T plus 90 seconds. Now, we are also given this statement. When A and C runs, A wins by 375 meters. It means if this is a total of 1000 meters or 1 kilometer, in the meantime, A runs from here to here, C only runs till here. This is the remaining distance. So, speed of any person is distance upon time. The time taken is same for them because in the meantime, A reaches here, C only reaches here. So, speed for A will be, let us try to find the ratio of speeds of A and C. 1000 by, let us suppose A took T time. In this time, C only covered this distance, which is 1000 minus 375, 625 by T. So the ratio of speeds will be ratio of distances only if they have covered the distance in equal time. 1000 by 625 is nothing but 8 by 5. Okay, so ratio of speeds of A and C is 8 by 5. This is the time taken. Okay, we have the time taken, we have the ratio of speeds. Let us assume like this is a time taken for covering 1 kilometer, the whole racetrack. So here, from here, I can calculate the speed of A and C again. The ratio of speeds of A and C will be distance by time taken, again distance by time taken. Okay, no need to cancel out, but these are the distance. We get the ratio of speed to be inverse of ratio of time taken for the constant distance. This ratio should be equal to this. From here, I get T equals to 150 seconds. Okay, if T is 150 seconds, we need to calculate the time taken by B to run 1 kilometer. 210 seconds. which is can be written as 180 plus 30. 180 is how much? 3 minutes plus 30 seconds. The question says that B takes X minutes and 30 seconds. So the value of X is 3 because B is taking 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Answer is 3. In this question, we are given some figures about a ruler. A ruler with no mark on it can measure its own length AB. So this is a ruler AB. There is no mark on it, like there is no mark in between. A and B are the only two marks. It can measure only the length AB. A ruler with one mark, that is C, can measure AB, the whole AB, AC and BC. Okay. A ruler with two marks, C and D, can measure 6 lengths. How come? The whole AB, AC, CD, DB, 4 lengths, then AD and CB, a total of 6 lengths. We need to find the number of lengths a ruler with 4 marks on it can measure. Okay, so to measure between any 2 points, we need 2 points actually. To measure any length, we need 2 points. So we have to take, by this consider this ruler only, we have to take 2 points out of these 2 points to measure something from it. We only have 2 points in the first. I'm taking 2 points out of this, that is 2C2, one way only. In this, I'm taking 2 points, any 2 points out of 3C2, 3 ways. It means I can measure 3 lengths, that is given to us. From this third ruler, there are 4 points in total, and I need to take only 2 points. This will be 4 into 3 by 2, a total of 6 waves. 6 ways or 6 lengths. Now, in a new ruler, A and B, there are 4 marks. 1, 2, 3, 4. A total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. I need to take only 2 points from it to measure a length. Let us suppose I took this and this. I'll measure the length between them. If I suppose I took this and this, I'll measure the length between these 2 lines. So these 2 points. So we need 2 points for a distance. I'm taking 2 points here. 6 into 5 by 2 is 62. 15 lengths. So from a ruler with 4 points in between, I can measure 15 lengths. Okay, so in this question, we have a lot of under roots, and when we are given so many under roots, we'll start with this one, the deepest one. Okay, so the smallest under root is this. We'll start with this. I'll just write it separately. It is 2021 multiplied by 2019 plus 1. Okay, so there is some pattern here. What is it? This could be written as 2020 plus 1, and this could be written as 2020 minus 1. This gives me a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. This is a plus b multiplied by a minus b. Okay, so this will give me 2020 square minus 1 square plus 1. Square of 1 is 1. This and this will cancel out. I will get this value to be square of 2020. And if I underroot it, I will get 2020 directly. So this will be 2020. Okay, then we have another term, that is root 2022 multiplied by this term, which is 2020 plus 1. We'll use the same thing. This can be written as 2021 plus 1. This will be written as 2021 1. The root plus 1. This will come out to be 2021 square minus 1 square plus 1 whole under root, which is 2021. Okay. Now, the value till here is 2021. Now I have to repeat the same procedure for this only, one last time. This will be root 2023 multiplied by 2021 plus 1. Okay. This will give us our final answer. 2022 plus 1, 2022 minus 1, 1 का whole under root, 2022 whole square minus 1 square plus 1 का whole under root. These both will again cancel out and we'll get the final value to be under root of 2022 square. This and this will cancel out. We'll get 2022 as my answer. Okay. Okay. So in this question, we are given that ABC is an isosceles right angle triangle. So ABC is an isosceles right angle triangle. Okay, so these two sides will be equal, BC and AB given to us. If these two sides are equal, then these two angles will be equal. And the sum of these two angles is 180 minus 90, that is 90 degree. So each of this angle will come out to be 45 degrees. Okay, what else? B is perpendicular to AD. CD is also perpendicular to AD. Then B will be parallel to CD. Okay. If B is 1 centimeter, we are given the length of B, then the area in centimeter square of the whole quadrilateral ABCD. We have to find the area of ABCD. Okay. I'll draw it here. So, this is the AD, then these two are equal lines. This is perpendicular. Okay. I get A, B, C, D, and this is 90 degree. And then there is this perpendicular line BE. Okay. To solve this, let us try to extend line from here, which is parallel to AD, and extend DC also to X. So BX is parallel to ED and equal to ED because this is also 90 degree. Because these two lines are parallel, so the sum of these both angles will be 180 degree, and if this is 90, then this is also 90. So this forms kind of a rectangle. BE equals to XD, which is equals to 1, and these two lines are also equal. Okay. Now consider the triangle ABE. In triangle ABE and triangle BXC, these two sides are equal because they are the sides of an isosceles triangle. And these two angles are 90 degree, this and this. So we know in two triangles, one side is equal, that is the hypotenuse is equal for both of them, and there is 190 degree angle. Can we do something about it? We can try to find a relation between these two triangles. Okay, let's try. Let us assume it to be theta. This is 45 degree. So this will come out to be 180 minus 90, 90 minus 45, 45 minus theta. This angle will be 45 minus theta. Okay, using the property that all interior angles sum up to 180 degree. Now, this is 45 minus theta, and this is 45. This is also 45. This is theta. This comes out to be 90 minus theta. Okay. Then this comes out to be using the property that the sum of angles on a straight line is 180 degree. So this comes out to be 45 plus theta. And this will come out to be 45 minus theta. So all the three angles of these two triangles are same. and AB is equals to BC, that is the hypotenuse are equal for both of the triangles. From this, I can say that using SAS congruency test, AEB will be congruent to CXB. Okay, CXB. This implies that AE equals to CX. Okay, AB, EB equals to XB. EB equals BE equals to XB, but BE is also equals to XD. This implies that this rectangle will now be a square because the adjacent sides are also equal. This means that all the four sides are equal. This means that BEDX forms a square of side 1 centimeter. Okay, of side 1 centimeter. Now, if these two triangles are congruent, their area will also be equal. So, if I draw it like this, so if I draw it here like this, if this area is X, then this whole area is X. Okay, I know this whole area. This is X. So, we need to find the area of quadrilateral ABCD. ABCD is equals to area of this square minus X. We will get, okay, area of quadrilateral ABCD is BCED, area of quadrilateral BCED, this one, plus BAE, area of triangle BAE. What is BCDE? This is area of square BEDX minus area of triangle BXC plus BAE. Now, area of these two triangles is equal because these two triangles are congruent. So, area of quadrilateral ABCD comes out to be area of square BEDX. And what's the side of BEDX? 1 centimeter. So, area of this square will be 1 into 1, 1. And this means that area of this quadrilateral will also be 1. So, the correct answer will be 1. In this question, we are given that a plus b plus c equals to 0 and we have to find the value of this expression. Okay. So, first we'll try to calculate the value of a square plus b square plus c square. So, a plus b plus c is 0 and I need to find the value of this a square plus b square plus c square. The simple intuition that comes to our mind is squaring both sides. So squaring both sides gives us a plus b plus c ka whole square, which is a square, b square, c square, twice of ab plus bc plus cd. 0. So the value of this comes out to be minus 2ab plus bc plus cd. Okay. Also, if we know the value of this is something, we can easily calculate the value of this. Again, if a square plus b square plus c square is something, I can just square it to get a4, b4, c4 plus twice of a square b square. Now, a square will be treated as a because it's a single term. So, a square will be treated as one term. So, what is square of a square? A raised to the power 4. Square of b square, b raised to the power 4 and so on. Rise of a square b square plus b square c square plus c square a square. Okay. Now I got both of these values in one equation. What can I do? Okay, I'll just divide the whole equation with a4 plus b4 plus c4. I'll divide both LHS and RHS with this. If I divide LHS with this, I get this expression. Let us say the expression is x equals to, if I divide right hand side with this divided by this is 1 plus this divided by this, twice of a square b square plus b square c square plus c square a square divided by Okay, so this will be the value of our expression. Now, can I calculate value of this? Yes, I can. I'll use this only, this expression. How? So, a square plus b square plus c square was minus 2 ab plus bc. I need the value of this squared. I'll square on both sides. I will get a4 4 plus c4, a4 plus b4 plus c4 plus of twice of a square b square plus of b square c square plus of c square a square. Now, squaring of this will give us square of minus 2 is 4, and this will be squared as, now AB will be considered one term, the second term will be BC, and third term will be CA. So AB square is A square B square, BC square is B square C square, CA square is C square A square, plus twice of product of first two terms AB square C, product of next two terms A BC square, and product of next three terms is A square BC. So this will be the whole expression. Now I can calculate this value. I'll keep it on one side because this is very different. And I will simply take this here. So we have 2 times of a square b square plus b square plus c square. And here we have 4 times of this till here. So if I subtract 2 times for like 2 times from 4 times, I will get 2 times of a square b square plus b square c square plus c square a square. And I have this 8 times of, what can we take common from here? I can take common ABC. If I take common ABC, I get B plus C plus A. This value is given to us as 0. If I take it 0, this whole value gets 0. This whole value gets eliminated. I get this important part. A4, B4, C4, the sum of this is equal to twice of A square, B square, B square, C square, and C square, A square. So this value comes out to be 1 by 1. Okay, because these two terms are equal. The value of expression is 1 plus 1 by 1 to 2. The whole value of this expression is 2. Correct answer is option B. Okay. In this question, we are given that Ram, Rahim, Robin and Ria are 4 children, the product of whose ages is 5040. Okay, Ram is older than Rahim by 1 year, older than Robin by 2 years, and older than Ria by 3 years. So, Ram equals to Rahim plus 1 equals to Robin plus 2 equals to Ria plus 3. From this, we can say that if Ria is n years old, Ram will be n plus 3. If Ram is n plus 3 years old and is 1 year older than Rahim, then Rahim will be 1 year younger than Ram, n plus 2. And Robin is 2 years younger than Ram, so Robin will be n plus 1. We get 4 consecutive terms. Now the product of these 4 consecutive terms is given to us as 540, 5040, 5040. Let us try to factorize 5040 and see what can we do here. Do we get a pattern or something? Okay, so the first factor that I can think of is it is getting divisible by 8. It is getting divisible by 8. Let's divide it by 8. 8 multiplied by 40. 630. 630 is definitely divisible by 7. We get 90. Wow. We get the terms to be 7, 8. 90 can be written as 9 and 10. We directly get 4 consecutive terms. So the ages of Ria will be the lowest, that is 7. Then Robin 8, Rahim 9 and Ram 10. What are we asked? The age of Ram is 10. Option D. Okay, in this question, we are given that a fruit seller sells apples, oranges, and pineapples. In his stock, 20% are pineapples, 60% are oranges. Okay, 20% are pineapples, 60% are oranges. Remaining, this sums up to 80%. The remaining 20% must be apples. Okay, there are 40 apples. So 20% of what? Of total 40. 20 by 100 of total fruits, 40. Total fruits comes out to be 200. Okay. Now we are given that if half the oranges are replaced by pineapples, half the oranges. So what is half of 60%? 30%. 30% are orange, 30% of oranges are replaced by pineapples. So I'm removing these 30% of oranges and introducing new 30% of apples, pineapples. So I'm removing this becomes 30%, and I'm adding this 30% to pineapples plus 30%, which is equals to 50%. So now pineapples contribute to 50% of the total fruits. How many pineapples are there in the shop? Pineapples are 50% of total. Total is 200. What is 50%? Half. So half of 200 is 100. So there are a total of 100 pineapples. Correct answer is option D. Here we are given that, in this question, we are given that a carpenter can repair 4 tables in 5 hours. 4 tables in 5 hours. Okay. The time for him to repair 7 tables. So we'll just simply use the unitary method. If 4 tables take 5 hours, then 1 table will take definitely lesser time, 5 by 4 hours. Now, if 1 table take 5 by 4 hours, we know how much time 7 tables will take. It will be 7 multiplied by 5 by 4, which is nothing but 35 by 4 hours, which is 8, 3 by 4 hours. Answer is option D. So in this question, we are given a figure and some information that AB is equals to AC. This AB, whole AB is equals to AC, and this angle is given as 80 degree. This means this angle will also be 80 degree. This angle will also be 80 degree. Okay, this gives angle A. Because the sum of all 3 interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So this to sum up to 160 degree. So this angle will be 20 degree. Okay, what else? BC equals to BD is equals to D. BC equals to BD, which means this will also be 80 degree. If sides are equal, then the angles opposite to them are also equal. This is also 80 degree. Okay, what else? What else is given? BD is equals to DE. BD, this equals to DE. So these angles will be equal. Okay, consider triangle ADB. This is this, and this. Okay, we calculated it to be 20. This is 80 degree. If this is 80 degree, then this will be 100, because sum of all angles on a straight line is 180 degree. If this is 100, this is 20, this comes out to be 60 degree. Why will this be 60 degree? Because sum of all interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So this we get 60 degree. So this angle and this angle are equal. So this I get 60 degree. If this I get 60 degree, I can get this angle, because these two angles are on a straight line. So this will be 120 degree. So in triangle AED, which is this, I get this as 20, this as 120. Now I need to calculate ADE. This angle. I can easily calculate this angle because I know the other two angles of the triangle. This is 120 and 20 sum up to 140. So this angle will be 180 minus 140, 40 degree. In this question, we are given that a and b are two real numbers, where a is greater than b, are given such that their sum is equal to 4 times their difference. Difference will be written as a minus b, because sum is always greater than the difference. So sum is 4 times the difference. And as a is greater than b, I will write the difference as a minus b instead of b minus a. Okay. 4a minus 4b equals to a plus b. I get 3a equals to 5b. Let us assume it to be 15k, which is the LCM of 3 and 5, 15. A will come out to be 3a is 15k. A will be 15k by 3, which is nothing but 5k. Similarly, 5b is 15k, so b will be 15k minus 15k divided by 5, is 3k. I calculated these two values because I need to calculate the value of this expression, which consists a and b. Now, I can simply put the values of a and b. I will get 2a is 5k, b is 3k divided by 3, a square minus b square. A square is 25k square, b square is 9k square. So this comes out to be 15 times 2, 30k square divided by 3 multiplied by 16k square. A square, k square gets cancelled out. 10 by 16 is 5 by 8. Correct answer will be option D.
Preparing for Olympiads today, you're already building the skills needed for JEE tomorrow. Take that preparations further with Krakow's JEE Foundation batch for classes 8 to 10. Learn maths, physics and chemistry from IITN faculty through live classes, practice with 5,000 plus questions and track your progress through regular bi-weekly tests. Turn your Olympiad preparation into a strong JEE foundation. Join Krakow today and the link is in the description.
This is an average question. We are given that average of 3 numbers is x. Okay, 2 of the 3 numbers are y and z. And the third number is, we know that what average is sum divided by number of quantities equals to average. What is the number of quantities? 3. What is the sum? 2 numbers are already given, y plus z plus an unknown number a equals to average x. This gets here, y plus z plus a comes out to be 3 times x. We need to find the value of a, the unknown number. A will come out to be 3x minus y minus z, which is option C. In this question, we are given some operations on a natural number. We are given that from a natural number 3 is subtracted. Let us assume the natural number to be x. We are subtracting 3 from it. Then the result is divided by 4. Okay, I'll write it at some spacious place. 3 subtracted, then divided by 4. Next, and the outcome is increased by 4. Okay, so this, the whole result is divided by 5. Okay, whole result is then divided by 5. And the final resulting number is 2. So this is equals to 2. Then the natural number taken in the beginning is, okay, we need to find the natural number that we have taken in the beginning. Numerator by denominator is 2. I'll just cross multiply it. Denominator will go there. I'll get x minus 3 by 4 plus 4, the numerator, equals to 5 times 2, 10. 4 will get subtracted here. This will be 6. X minus 3 by 4. This 4 will go there. It will be 4 into 6, 24. It will be x minus 3. X will be 24 plus 3 is 27. Now we need to choose the correct option depending on this number. Is it a perfect square? No. 27 is a cube of 3. Is it a perfect cube? Yes. Correct answer is option B. An even number? No. 27 is an odd number. Divisible by 13? No. 27 is not at all divisible by 13. So the correct answer will be option B. In this question, we are given some expression and we need to calculate the value of this expression for any natural number n. Okay, let us try to solve it. Let us pick this term only. Okay, we'll solve it in parts. 1 upon 1 minus n by n plus 4. I'll take LCM here. I will get 1 upon n plus 4, 1 by 1, minus n by n plus 4, and n gets cancelled out. I get 1 upon 4 by n plus 4. This will get reversed. The value will be n plus 4 by 4. This value is n plus 4 by 4. Now I will calculate the denominator. Denominator is n minus 1 minus this value, which is n plus 4 by 4. 4 multiplies here, 4n minus 4 is 1, minus n plus 4, which is minus n minus 4, 1, 4. This comes out to be 3n minus 8 by 4. This is the denominator. What is the numerator? 9n square minus 64. The whole expression is 3n minus 8 divided by 4. Is there any relationship between here? Connection? Yes, this can be written as 3n whole square minus 8 whole square, which is I'll write it down here, 3n plus 8, a square minus b square is a minus b into a plus b. So a plus b multiplied by a minus b divided by the denominator. This 4 in the denominator of denominator will come to the numerator. This gets cancelled out. I get 4 into 3n plus 8 is the value of that expression. Now, what is some property of that expression? It is a proper fraction? No. Yes, it is a proper fraction. No, it is not a proper fraction. It is not a fraction at all. We'll get a definite number. If n is a natural number, which means n is not a fraction, then we'll get a definite answer. We'll get a natural number only. It won't be a fraction. First option is incorrect. An improper fraction. Again, it's not a fraction at all. A natural number divisible by 4. Yes, it is divisible by 4 because 4 is a multiple of this. So the correct answer will be option C. In this question, we are given some root equations. We are given that root of x plus 5 plus root of 3x plus 4 root of 12x plus 1. Whenever we see roots, we'll try to rationalize them. How do we rationalize them? We'll just take squares on both sides. A plus b ka whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab. This will be a square x plus 5, b square 3x plus 4 plus 2ab. 2 times root x plus 5 multiplied by root 3x plus 4 equals to square of this, well, x plus 1. This x terms are 4x. They'll get subtracted here. I get 12x minus 4x, 8x. These terms are 5, 4, 9. 1 minus 9 is minus 8. And on the LHS, I get 2 times root of multiplication of these two terms. This 2 will cancel out, give us 4x minus 4. Now, we need to pay attention to something very important here. The thing is that this is a square root of some real number. Okay. If it is the square root of some real number, then it should be positive. If 4x minus 4 is positive, it means 4x minus 4 is positive, greater than equals to 0, that is non-negative. Okay, then we get 4x is greater than equals to 0, 4. X is greater than equals to 1. So x should be greater than or equals to 1. This is what we get a condition because of this equation. Now let us try to solve it further. I'll again square on both sides. I will get here, the root will cancel out. I'll get 3x square plus of 15x plus of 5x This is 4. Okay, my mistake. This is 4. Okay, so this is 15x plus 4x, 19x plus of 20 equals to square of this 4x minus 4. A minus b ka whole square is a square plus b square minus 2ab. A square is 16x square plus b square is 16 minus 2ab is 4, 16 times 2 is 32x. Okay, so I get it as 0 on the LHS, 13x square because 3x square will come here, 16x square minus 3x square. Minus 32x minus 19x is minus 51x. 16 minus 20 is minus 4. This will be the quadratic equation, final quadratic equation. I can factorize it as 52x plus x minus 4. I get 13x x minus 4 plus 1 x minus 4. The vectors are these. Now the two values that I can get of x from here is x equals to minus 1 by 13 and x minus 4 equals to 0 is x equals to 4. But we already clarified that x should be greater than or equals to 1. So x can never be negative or lower than 1. So the only possible solution is this, x equals to 4. And we are asked to calculate the number of solutions. There is only one solution. So the correct answer will be option B. So in this geometry question, we are given some figure consisting of a lot of parallel lines. We are given that BAE is equals to 16 degree. This is 16 degree. This is 12 degree. CBG is 12 degree. And the measure of x plus y. Okay. We see these arrows. AE is parallel to DC. Okay. This is 82 degree. What will be this? 180 minus 82 is 98 degree. Because these two angles should sum up to 180 because they are on a straight line. Now in triangle GBC, I get two angles. I already have two angles. One is 12, one is 98. So this angle can be easily calculated because sum of all interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. This sum is 110. So to calculate this, I'll just subtract the sum of these two angles from 180. I'll get this as 70 degree. Now A is parallel to DC and this BG is a transversal. If this is a transversal, then these two angles should be equal. If these two angles are equal, then y equals to 70 degree. I get the value of y as 70. Now I need to calculate the value of x to find this sum. Let us see what can we do with all the angles given to us. Okay, we are given two angles on a straight line. I can easily calculate the third angle, which will be 180 minus 68 minus 50, which is 180 minus 118. This will be 62. Okay, 180 minus 118 is 62 degrees. Okay, if this is 62, then this will be 62. This here, this will be 62 because these two are parallel lines and this is a transversal. This is 62 degree. This is 62 degree. I can calculate this angle using the property that sum of angles on a straight line is 180 degree. So this will be 180 minus 62, which is 118. So this is 118. Now in this small triangle, so A is here, F is here, and this small triangle we get X is, this is X. Okay, I calculated two angles. This is 118. This is 16. I can calculate this angle. If this angle I calculate, X will be equals to this. Okay, the sum of these two angles is 134. And third angle can be easily calculated by subtracting the sum from 180 degree. If this is 134, this comes out to be 180 minus 134. X will also come out to be 180 minus 134, which is 46 degrees. We need to find the sum of X and Y. So X plus Y is 70 plus 1 plus 46, 116 degrees. So the correct answer will be option A. Okay, so in this question, we have this expression in the form of power of 2, and this is equals to 16. We know that 16 can be written as 2 raised to the power 4. 16 is 2 raised to the power 4, and this is 2 raised to the power something. So this something, which is this part, is equals to 4 for sure. Then only it is possible. If I equate it to 4, I get 2 raised to the power x square minus 1 is equals to 4. Again, 4 is again a power of 2, which is 2 square. So the base is equal, then these powers will be equal. I get x square minus 1 equals to 2. X square equals to 2 plus 1, 3. What do I need to calculate? I need to calculate x raised to the power 4. X raised to the power 4 is square of x square. What is x square? 3. X raised to the power 4 is 3 square, which is equals to 9. So the answer for this will be 9.
Top JEE ranks aren't built overnight, they're built early. With Kaku's JEE Foundation batch, students from classes 8 to 10 can strengthen their maths, physics, and chemistry fundamentals through live classes taught by IITian faculty. Get access to 5,000 plus practice questions and regular bi-weekly tests to stay ahead. Give yourself the right head start. Join Kraku today. The link is in the description.